Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Mental Health Wednesday. All right, so we just gonna be sitting here chatting about some things that you should be aware of during our country's current epidemic of mental health and all that horrible stuff that comes with it. Because our country seems to be populated by a whole bunch of people with mental health issues at the point of time. So I'm gonna give you some warning signs and stuff alongside my good buddy here, GThuntergaming.
What it do? What it do?
Anyway, let me tell you guys, alright? It's kind of bad. The state the country is in right now. It's really bad. A lot of things are happening, a lot of people are going crazy, and I understand being locked up in your house and home with people that you always see. Oh my God, it's my favorite event. I'm so sorry for saying it, but this is literally my favorite event because of one reason. Oh man, come over here, look at this, man. Come over here, look at this. They doing it, they doing it. Look. But anyway, check this out, right? So I understand a lot of people are going crazy, being locked in their homes with a whole bunch of their family members and people they don't want to be around 24/7. You know, you got a little brother or sister that can be annoying. But I'm just saying this. Thank and count your blessings that they're not considered among one of these lanterns right here. If you don't know the story behind these lanterns, they rise a lantern for every person that died. So this is actually pretty beautiful and sad at the same time. But anyway, let's get back to the point. See, the deal is, man, people are struggling with these kind of mental problems because they're a little bit afraid of talking about it or not having anyone to talk about it with, or they feel like they'll be shunned or cast aside by society and all that other stuff, you know? It's kind of sad, but it's the truth, man. I mean, just think about it. I consider myself a man with good mental stability and all that stuff, but at the same time, like every day, I could come close to snapping, man. Like seriously, man, by the weight of the world and what's on my shoulders, not having anybody to talk to or not having a dependable friend to be by my side or anything like that, you know, it can cause a lot of stress on you because of everyday daily life and not having anyone to talk to, you know. But I'm here to say that you can come to my stream and talk to me about anything because if you heard my last stream, whoo boy, it's on YouTube, but I did have a good story about what happened between me and an ex of mine. And I still have a whole bunch of those stories, and I'm willing to share those stories only if I get like more followers and more subscribers. Because I don't want to be telling you this stuff for nothing. This is kind of some personal stuff that was kind of bad, and GT knows about this stuff. And he's sworn to secrecy about some of this stuff. Now, unless I talk about it. But yeah, people every day struggle with little unknowns that you all barely know about. Some people put on a good front and they smile every day, but they're dying inside, man, because they don't have anyone there for them. They don't have a way of venting. You never know what somebody's struggling with because, you know, a lot of people, they like to make fun of people for no good reason these days. I mean, it's cool when you're a kid and stuff. Yeah, go ahead, ha 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 it all out. But it's different when it's you and you're older and you can't really take what's happening to you really lightly, you know? Some people put in these things because they were born that way. And some people just let things develop over time. But most of all, people need to be able to talk to one another about these issues. Like I'm coming at y'all and I'm a total stranger on the internet and I'm talking with you about a whole bunch of crazy stuff because I figure that you like to hear about it. and things that you can do to like help prevent yourself from being in the same said situation. But anyway, GT, go ahead, man. Tell the world stuff, man. Why I look at this stuff. This is beautiful, man.
Well, of course, you heard the words of the good man, but as always, it's your boy, the almighty GThuntergaming. It's always coming to you live with Monster Hunter World Archmore. Very good to beat up ships no reason. So, as of course, as my announcements will always go, that today is Mental Health Wednesday, as always. So if you guys want to join the mental health, we do share. So that way you guys can talk about some experiences you have out there in the world, whatever the case may be. And if you guys have not checked out the previous content, you guys can do that. So that way, you guys can be all catched up to everyday news growing a channel, right? And pretty much, yeah. And so, if you guys consider following, so that we can get to 50 or more, and pretty much you guys go ahead and check out my YouTube, as always. And also, you guys check out my blog page. You want to follow all my social platforms. And last but not least, well, second last but not least, is that me, my boy here, we have a joint channel that we're trying to go. I did post a link on here in my live stream chat, and the link will be in my YouTube bio as well. So you guys still have the opportunity to go check it out and subscribe. So you guys go ahead and do that. And I'm sorry for Mike decided to get all stupid. Okay. And lastly, guys go ahead and check out this channel. It will definitely make his time worthwhile. And so then he can also reach the goals you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I would appreciate it.
Yeah. And pretty much that's it. That's my announcements. Anything else, I'll let you guys know.
Alright.
So, the main objective today,
to hunt something and talk about this stuff. Oh man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just tell a story too, man. I tell you some of the pain of my life. That it actually is relevant to the entire stream too, man. Like I'm saying, man, if you can think about the Michael Jordan meme, just picture Michael Jordan saying, "Hey, get help now," because it's really, really stop it. Get some help. There's some stuff out here, man, and you need to know this, man, because it's kind of tragic, man, that people go through their entire lives dealing with some type of issue that they can't talk about amongst people, but it starts developing really fast in their everyday lives and getting worse and worse. It's kind of one of the saddest things I've ever seen before in my life. To actually see someone that was a decent human being at one point in time just like self-destruct out of nowhere, like literally like, yo, use the move self-destruct, and they just walk into a room and just blow everything out of proportion, just blow up for no reason, and then you kind of figure it all out at the last little minute. And until you see that little lantern start floating up in the air like it is now. Like, look at all these. This is beautiful, by the way.
dang, I know.
But the thing is, the thing is, like, I couldn't save her, man. I wish I could have. I wish I could have done something. I probably should have done more. But I'm pretty sure she's probably getting help for her situation as we speak right now. Hopefully, somewhere, by some facility, some highly trained facility, to like keep her stable somehow because she wasn't gonna be stable anymore if she would have just stayed the way she was. So I shall tell y'all about code name. I call it code name Alice because Alice in Wonderland. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I think we should do some type of hunt first before I get into this, man. Cause this is kind of tragic, man. Look at this, man. This is beautiful, man. I love this event. This is literally my favorite event on this game.
So, speaking of events, see what kind of investigation. Forgot that.
Oh, check it out.
I feel like there was something that I needed from Tyreek.
Just pick anything, man. I'm gonna need a warm up anyway. I haven't been on this game like I should. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for the longest time. I'm gonna start streaming raids in Final Fantasy 14 so everybody can see exactly what I've been dealing with for like a while. If you haven't played the game, I recommend that you try it out. I mean, you have to subscribe to the game too. It's like $14, but I mean, you get a whole bunch of good stuff, good music, good vibes, a good community. Sometimes some people can be toxic. Like on here, I had a toxic person tell me that I was helping other people do my work for me, even though I was the highest ranked person in that whole area. But whatever. Anyway, oh, shower again. We doing this?
Yeah, that's then they get the plate shower.
Well, look here, man. We gonna have to break his head. You know what I mean? Oh man, we probably shouldn't say that on the mental health stream, bro.
Yeah, remember mental demons.
Yeah, mental demons. So anyway, here's the whole thing about Alice in Wonderland and her trips in Wonderland. Alright? I'm code naming her that, okay? So brace yourself. So while we were dating, I remember like on my previous stream I think I talked about like how when I first met her she was an okay individual. So like I was saying before, I met her, in case you didn't hear it or you didn't check it out, I met her while we were working at this restaurant. This restaurant was a little bar and grill type place or whatever. So I was working there for probably like a week or two. She popped in. The first day we met, she bust her tail and on the ground. The tail means her ass, and she busted on the ground. Oh, it was so funny, bro. I laughed in myself, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to laugh at her because, she was cute, you know what I mean? Cute girl busting her tail. It's pretty funny. But anyway, so a little later on down the line, she was like working a bartender shift and she would like come back there and she would like talk to me or whatever. And I was like, yeah, man, we should hang out one day. You know what I mean? Let's go hang out. So we ended up hanging out one night, go to a bar, and while we were at this bar, man, this girl started showing signs of weird stuff, or like terrible weird stuff. This girl basically like, hold on, Shar gonna roar, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me through Shar's roar.
Yeah.
Okay. So what ended up happening, right, was we go to a bar, don't know these people sitting next to us from Can of Paint. She just walks over to them. She's like, hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, me and Reggie, one of my coworkers, yeah, we got out here for a drink or whatever. We just gonna hang out and stuff. And she didn't know these people from Can of Paint. She kept on bothering them. So then a little later on down the line, like while we were hanging there, probably like 3 drinks in for me, yo, the girl turns around and looks at me. She's like, man, what is wrong with this girl? Like, she won't leave me alone and stuff. I was like, maybe she wants to be a friend or something, right? She was like, well, I'm not really trying to be friends with anybody I just met, and she keeps on like talking about you and stuff, and I was like, well, maybe that's a good thing, and I don't know, you know, like I'm not knowing what's going on at this time. But then the girl just like goes ballistic when she hears that old girl told her that she was talking about me. I was like, why are you tripping because of that, right? Oh man, she says, well, she doesn't know me well enough to be talking about you that way. It's like, no, she was saying good things. She said that you said good things. She was like, no, she was probably talking bad about you and you don't want to tell me what she was saying. She was probably talking about me too. You know what? I'm gonna go have some words with this girl. Like, no, you don't need to have words with her. Chill. Just sit down. Chill. I don't know what's going on with you right now, but you need to chill out. She didn't want to chill out, man. It got worse. She walked over to the girl. It was that girl's birthday, by the way. Alright? She walks over to the girl and she starts like flipping. The girl said, she came over to me, she was like, I'm not gonna like say anything wrong because today's my birthday. I'm not trying to start any beef with anybody. Like, I just want to have a good time. And then here she comes walking back over, right? She walks back over. She heard me and the girl talking. Now she thinks that I'm trying to go on a date with this girl. It seemed like she was just making stuff up as she went. But she was just trying to make it worse. But it's actually, I'm going to tell you guys, this is actually a sign of schizophrenia. If you ever met someone that keeps on like making up like different things and they kind of believe it in their heads that it actually happened, it's because they're kind of schizo. Schizo people will make up a story and believe it more than anyone else. Alright? It's kind of a sad and tragic thing. Let's say you go out with your friends and your friend says this person keeps on looking at me or whatever. But that person wasn't even looking at him, or that person ain't even there. In case scenarios, people have been known to do this type of thing because schizophrenia makes you believe whatever you want to believe. Alright? Sounds crazy, it sounds wild, but it's an actual true thing. Look it up, you don't believe me. So I find out a little later on in time because we started dating. I didn't know she was schizo, but we started dating and she was telling me like she was like taking medication and stuff, and I asked what it was for. She never told me. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. And I find out that she was taking like a little bit of, I can't remember the name it was, maybe tramadol or something, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it was a medication prescribed for like schizophrenia. It was terrible, man. It was a horrible thing. The girl would take these pills, and then if she didn't take those pills, like, she would start making up stuff. She would get mad at me for no reason, talk junk, say some weird things, say that I was being a horrible person to her and I was just treating her real good. It was wild, man. She, like, I can't really subscribe with, like, I can't really describe everything, but it was a terrible thing. I just know that. The deal is, man, if somebody has schizophrenia, they will do things or remember things that never happened, alright? They will say some things that were made up to them in their minds. Their minds will play tricks on them. And they will say some odd things. Like, for instance, this girl told me she was raped a total of 50 times. I don't understand that. Like, how can you tell somebody you've been raped 50 times? If you've been raped this many times, why haven't you gone to the police for anything? She would always say like the police are never gonna find any evidence because they're part of it. The police were trying to get at me too. They've been trying to talk to me, stuff like that. I'm like, when has the police been came up to you and be like, hey, can I have your number or something like that? She was like, it was one time the police pulled me over and I blacked out and this and that. And I'm like, you blacked out? Were you drunk? No, she wasn't drunk, ladies and gentlemen. She apparently woke up that morning, was on her way to work. The police pulled her over, and basically her car just like wouldn't crank up again. That's what her mother told me. The car wouldn't crank up again. They had to go pick her up from the station or something, because the police wouldn't allow her to like take her car or do something else, something for safety precautions or anything like that. It's kind of bad. She said that she wanted to press charges against the police or whatever, after saying that she wanted to press charges on like this dude that came into the bar one night with his girlfriend and said that she was like being a rude bartender. I remember working that night, and they said that she was being a really rude bartender, and she wouldn't take their orders and things like that, talking about she didn't like the way they were looking at her and all this other stuff. But she was saying that the dude was trying to get at her and all this other stuff, right? But the dude was like, yeah, I'm trying to get out of here and I'm trying to pay for my drinks and stuff, and she's like over here like basically yelling at me and my girl. So yeah, you can see where these things went. But that's a little thing about schizophrenia, man. Just note, if you got a friend that starts making up stories all the time about where they've been, how things have been going, and like all that other stuff, maybe you should check in on them or try to get them looked at or something. Cause it's a doozy, man. Schizophrenia is no joke. They get started talking to themselves and things like that, and it gets really bad. Because one of the things that can happen is they start looking at you as like an enemy of theirs or something. And you don't want somebody that you care about looking at you as though you're an enemy. Like you end up being forgotten as the person that you were to them or anything like that. Robin, you got like anything you want to say about that, man? Or?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. Bad, man. I didn't know, man. I didn't know until like I seen the bottles and she went in that day. Remember I told you about that time when she went in there, she talking about something, when I get out of here, Reggie, we're gonna get married and have lots of babies and all that stuff. Remember I told you that?
Yeah. I remember that.
Like, that was frightening, bro. She even went into the closet and was talking to herself in the closet, talking about something. She was talking to God in there. Like, she wasn't praying or anything, bro. She was like literally in there like talking to herself. And she wasn't talking like having a talk with God type of conversation. She was having like one of those talks of like she's about to lose her mind type conversations. I was a little scared that night, bro. It was even that time when she sat there and like told, yo, I'm gonna tell you the worst story she ever told me, alright? Brace yourselves for this, man. Cause if you know any joke about like Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 8, you know that Renoa and Squall are supposed to be like kin or something. And it's kind of like incest or whatever, but it's incest related. Yes, it is. She did tell me like her brother and her cousin like took advantage of her and like, you know, some stuff. Like she even set up there and like they go on a family trip, right? And she like basically told the entire family like, yo, like here's what my brother and my cousin have been doing to me for years. She said the dude would be in bed like right next to her and turn around and, you know, fap away on her butt, bruh. She did say that, bruh. And I was sitting up there. I'm dead serious. She said this, and I was like, yo, what? Like, really? She was like, yeah, it happened. But this is what she said. It's okay because he's my cousin, but he's not really my cousin. It's like my mom and her sister were adopted. I think she was lying, bro, because her mom and her mom's sister look exactly like each other. Like they are kin, and her grandma does too. Like her grandma looks just like them. So I don't get it when she says like incest and all that. You know what I mean? I don't see where that's coming from. It's kind of like really bad, bro. Like you don't understand, like really bad. This is why you need to get your people checked out, bro. Like, and also if they start calling their cousins or their like brother and sister really cute, man, you gotta get that looked at. One thing I can't stand is the thought of a girl I'm dating is doing the nasty with her cousin. I don't even want to know about that type of stuff, you know, like, oh my god. But when I found out, man, needless to say, you know, I left her alone or whatever. But she complained about me leaving her alone, and she kept calling me. Like, I don't know, did I show you the text message that she sent me that night? Did I show you that one text message when I labeled her, because I put her on the phone as Cray Cray. I labeled her in my phone as Cray Cray. And she like texts me, I love you. That's why, bro. Like, I broke up with her because she was like talking about she and her cousin were messing around with each other at one point. I couldn't do it, bro. It was horrible. Hey, you don't understand, bro. It was terrible. You keep putting down those bombs, man. Oh, he blew one up though. He blew one up.
Yeah, he can't hit me.
Oh my god. Yeah, so this is why you need to like get on checking on your peoples, man. You need to ask questions too. You know what I mean? Always check on your peoples. Always ask questions, man. Even if you haven't been dating that girl for a while, you need to figure things out, man. It's terrible. I want to write a book about this woman. That's how bad it was. Cause I didn't want to believe that all this could actually happen to me, bro. Like, I was like, why me? Why is this happening to me, bro? Oh, I got a mount on Shara, and he's really trying to throw me off, bro. Stop trying to throw me off, bro. No.
Stay on there.
I'm trying to stay up here, bro. Make sure you guys wound his body parts, bro. I don't know who this other dude is. I know he ain't in chat. We should have showed everybody like the session code so they can join if they want to. Oh. Oh. Please. Please get tired. Yes. I'm going for the head. Get ready. Who did that, man? Who did that?
What?
You knocked it out, man.
My bad.
Keep on hitting the head, bro. We almost got it. We're gonna get you your tender plate, bro.
I did not die again. Wow.
Bro, I don't think we're gonna get this tender plate, bro.
Where you don't get this tender plate.
Oh no!
What?
Well, I was kind of stuck. You guys, if you're just tuning in, man, this is literally my favorite build of Great Sword. Whew. That could have hurt. Notice I said it could have hurt. It didn't hurt. I mean, hit your toes a few times so I can get.
Yeah, hit your toes.
Oh, you piece of. Oh.
What did he do?
He hit me. He hit me really hard. Okay, alright. Alright, bro. Round 2, alright? No, man, chill. Oh, I think he guard impacted it, didn't he? Oh, yeah, I mean, not guard hit impacted, like guard pointed. Oh, I say guard impact, like I'm playing Soul Calibur. I don't know why I dove and I got on this mantle. Who you did that?
Yeah.
That was actually. Which way you going? Oh, I'm gonna run over here. I'm running over here. Let me pick this up. Oh no. Oh, I made it. I'm good. You guys, I hope y'all good though. Alright. This how you piss off Char, bro. I don't know why we been fighting Char for so long, bro.
Surprised Char ain't dead.
I'm kind of surprised too. What you died when I was sharpening my weapon?
Oh no.
Stay down, bro. Stay down. Bro, come on, man. What is he doing? Oh my god, no. Get out the dirt.
Get more power.
Oh my god. Oh, I barely got out of the way. Nah, I barely got out of the way.
Well, he did a little like beam thing.
Nah, he did the blast. Bring your simple self on here, bruh. Bruh, come on, man. Why would you do that? Man, he ain't got like teeth, bruh. You shouldn't. Let me roll out the way over here. Alright, he's starting to get on my nerves for this, man. I'm glad I got like stun guard, man. Or stun resistance. Do not. You know you done messed up, right, Shaw? You know you done messed up, right? I can't even get a good hit. Oh no. wound his head, fam. Tried to wound his head before he disappeared.
No.
Which way he going? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make this one.
Making it up powder now.
Okay, cool. I made it.
I haven't pushed this dude to a wall yet.
That's probably what we missing, but we were doing so good with all the beat up damage, bruh. Come on, man. Chill, bruh. Your eyes are so wide, bro. Alright, I'm gonna wound his face now. I mean, he gonna spam it because it works. And he ain't, I know why he ain't dead yet. It's because we got a three man health.
Yeah. He's doing SOS, so he's probably going from the server.
He's pretty good though.
Dang, that's why y'all ain't cut his tail off yet.
I ain't trying to cut that tail, man. It take work. Cut this tail for, man. A Shara tail. We're gonna use that for, huh? I don't even think it's an item that requires a Shara tail.
Maybe this guy, Black might need it.
What you need to do is just focus on beating them in the head, bro. How about that?
Bro, I'm doing my job. I know my job.
I'm over here getting beat up and stuff. Well, I ain't cutting this guy. I ain't cutting this one. I'll cut somebody else, but I ain't cutting this one. Bruh. Oh, you getting ready to die, man. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna do this. This is for the little people. I got a charge slab, bro.
Hey,
He going all the way to the other side. Bruh, I got a theory. I got a theory. We can just stand here on the side and he ain't gonna be able to touch nobody. I'm gonna do it. I knew it, bro. He can't touch you from way over here.
He can't. Range ain't that far.
It's not even a spirit bomb, man. Goku would be like really upset about this.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot a real spirit bomb. Too far. Dang.
You still can get him. That's how you kill Shaw right there with style right there. Yeah.
Dang. We did good this round. I ain't gonna miss that.
Yeah, man. We did way better than the other time, man, when I had to go back and get revenge on that man. I had the 1v1 this man for the world to see. I even cut that head off and everything. Well, cut the tender plate off, alright? I did all that stuff. I was pissed, bro.
I got sorry.
Oh, you got a gym? Yeah. That's what it looks like. I hate you, bro. I'm gonna come back and chop you. You know, I'm pretty skilled in the air. I feel good about that.
I get it.
I should have saved that as a screenshot. Shara hitting his head on the wall. If anybody's watching, man, clip that, man. Clip that kill. That kill was beautiful. And I got a Phoenix protection. Okay. Alright. Maybe I can do something with that. Coalescence and divine protection. Fused together as one.
Dang, I couldn't clip it. But I clipped the part when I charged you with my hammer.
Yeah, I kind of hate you for that one, man, because I was feeling good, man. Yeah, that was funny. Bro, I was gonna come back and like, but it, it wouldn't have done anything besides make you go.
Yeah.
Alright. So we solved the problem with Shower, hopefully. Hit him in the head with the wall. You know what I mean? Just take a whole shower and take a wall and just throw him in the wall. One of my friends have a joke. They go nergigante on the wall. I don't know the rest of it, but that first part is funny. I think he said that he learned it from an Australian dude he was playing with a long time ago. Oh yeah, if you want to get in on the session, here's the session. If I still remember how to do the session thing. Yeah, here's the session right here. If you want to come into the session and enjoy the session. Don't send me. How dare you send me the clip of you knocking me into the air, man? I'm gonna watch that later just for a laugh, though.
Yeah, that's just for laughs. That could be a compilation video.
Bro, looking cut over here. I got one of these too, but mine is less lewd.
Yeah. The session ID people want to do. Oh yeah, this is my little outfit.
Yeah,
I put this on because the actual outfit it look weird. I just put some layers on.
You can tell how long it's been since I played this. I think, is this the same thing? Is it? Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm gonna save it over anyway.
What do you think about the set?
Oh, I ain't get a chance to look at it. I'm gonna look at it. This one's mine right here. I call it the Fatty Slayer because you use it to kill Fatalis. Where did you go, man?
Went to the armory. Let's go upgrade my charm.
This is Cheese Fatalis build right here. Check it out. You need to look at everything. Take a gander. It works. Are you gonna look at it from the stream?
Yeah.
It is Cheese Fatality build.
I like the switch axe.
Yeah, my switch axe pretty dope, bro.
Cool, spiky.
It's pretty like heavy metal type.
Oh yeah, everything okay. Everything maxed out. You should be good.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, this is instant. Yeah, I'm going straight for his face. That's all I'm doing. Hitting his face.
His face.
Right. I'm gonna take a gander at what you created. You got the defense increase on there. Tails the technique for the little master sharpness. Let's see, what's your affinity? 25. Thunder resistance. Blast attack. Oh, you was doing Kieran with this thing, wasn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And boy, you got like a whole bunch of skills everywhere. Alright, so what's this thing? So Sapphire, Tail, Sapphire. So it's basically like the main thing is 3-piece Sapphire and the rest Teal.
Just Teal, sure, yeah.
Alright. That's pretty straight.
Yeah, at least it's just to the point, I guess.
Get to the point.
It's not really like complicated. Just like I said, like it just the only thing that took me a while was just getting the sapphire materials. That's pretty much about it.
I got you.
Other than that, I was breaking faces, stunning the dude the whole time.
Alright, I feel you. Bro, come to you wanna upgrade your armor real fast? This I'm gonna show you a quest. Pick up all shinies, bro. All shinies. So yeah, man, you have had a problem with like somebody out of nowhere with mental health issues, bro? Or can I say it? Am I allowed to say this? Like, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna coin a term right now. It's called trumping it. You know. So anytime somebody like has some type of situational problem, we call the situational problem trumping it. You know what I mean? A mental trumpet, if you will. Because I done seen some stuff.
Bunch of spears, dang. How do you know the liquid?
Oh yeah, we probably did the thing anyway. If you got like a true spear, true what's the name spear, you in the game, bro.
True armor spear with 2,000 upgrade.
Yeah, all you got to do is basically like upgrade your what's the name or augment your armor one good time, and then go ahead and just like max it out.
Yeah.
I think the Sapphire armor gives you like 1,000 something defense. That's another thing, man. In old gen, the defensive outputs were different, bruh. Like you had good defense on just about every like piece of armor you could think of, and you had good skills. For instance, like you had like you remember like Mitsu is like my favorite monster on the game, and if you get like a whole Mitsu set going, what you can do is like have the evasion bubbles and stuff, which is pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
So you can be like getting hit by the stuff and get you a speed boost or something, or slide around the field with no problem. You can get out of the way of everything. You get evade extender and evade window plus out of nowhere, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So did you already started the quest and stuff for the armor series?
Oh, I ain't even post quest.
Yeah, because I kind of want to do that at least a few times. I could be doing some upgrade. I'm trying to max out my this armor system.
Let's see, I'm forgetting which one. It's a brute tigris. Oh, bruh. Just imagine you come home, your girl accuse you of cheating, and you ain't even cheat, bro. She just loony in the head, bro. And she over here making stuff up. And then when you leave her for making it up, she like keeps calling you nonstop, telling you that she's sorry and she missed you.
Baby, come back to me.
Nah, bro. I'm not coming back to you, girl. You no. It's scary, bro.
We like, but baby, I love you.
Oh, my favorite thing was when she hit me with that I think I'm pregnant and all that stuff.
Man, come on now.
Yeah, she really did, bro. I just got all the text messages. She started emailing me too, bro. I don't even know where she got my email address from, bro. Like, I was like, how did she know my email address? I don't remember giving it to her. Did I
Probably
even?
asked somebody that you knew.
No, bro. Everybody that I knew don't really use email, bro. And, like, maybe it's because, like, these phones we got, bro, they, like cemented to Google and stuff. Maybe that's how it was. Like, she can look you up or whatever off the plane or whatever. I got the Quest posted too, but it scared me, bro. Like, that was out of nowhere, bro. I was like checking my email randomly, and I got an email from her talking about something. I couldn't get in contact with you, and I was worried about you and stuff. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna answer to this. This girl crazy, bro. Talking about something. Yeah, I think I'm pregnant. I was like, are you pregnant, bro? You are not pregnant, bro. That made me answer though. I was like, either you piss on the stick or you send me you peeing on the stick or whatever. Not as in send me watching you a video, you know what I mean? I don't want a video of you peeing on the stick. I just want like a proof of like a pregnancy test with a line on it that says pregnant or not pregnant, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see that. I didn't get none of that stuff. So since I didn't get any of that, I just like stopped contacting her and stuff. She was like for a straight up week telling me how she felt like she was pregnant and stuff. It was the only way to reel me back in, I guess. And then I was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna answer, cause it's been a week and she still hasn't peed on the stick yet, you know, or gone to the doctor or anything like that. So she just making this stuff up in the head again. And I just thought about it. I was like, is she making this up? Like, is she really doing this one? Because this is even worse than, like, all the other stuff. Like, you telling me that I got you pregnant and stuff, and it was after the fact that she told me all this stuff. See, I broke up with her when she told me about the cousin stuff. But before the cousin stuff, me and her had messed around before all that. So it kind of scared me and stuff. So then I was like, nah, I'm getting up out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was real scary, bro. I was scared, bro.
Do the other half. So yeah.
I mean, just imagine somebody knocking on your door and be like, yo, I'm pregnant. Like, what? How, bro? Like, what do you mean you pregnant?
Right. That's wild.
Yeah, bro. Like,
She really trying.
yeah, she was, bro. Like, if my homie was in here, Star People was in the party with us, bro, he'd tell you all this stuff too, man. He'd be like, yo, like, she was at my house and she lost her mind and stuff. He liked to say it like that. Which she kind of did lose a whole mother loving mind. It was not a good night, that was. That was the same night when she was talking about something like she was like messing with her cousin or something. Messing with her cousin and messing with her brother. Or her brother was like messing with her, or he was forcing himself upon her. That's how she was saying. I was like, so this is your brother and you Like I seen her brother, bro. Her brother was a little dude. Like she could literally broke her brother in half with like a kick or something. I don't see how this dude was dangerous enough to hold her down and be like, "All right, you gonna take this." I don't get that.
So he's that small.
Yeah, he was a little dude, man, little skinny dude, bro. And she, I don't like how, bro. Like then it was the time when she said this old man did some stuff to her, or whatever. Talking about she got date raped by him or whatever. Or he tried to. Talking about something he gave her a piece of candy and she knew what it was. And like, why would you take it if you knew what it was? No? Why? Like, some of this stuff ain't making sense. Like, do you hear yourself? Then she told me the man had, like, confessed to doing some kind of thing or whatever. And the police wanted her to go to the house wearing a wire, bro. Like, really, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. She said that, and I was just like, what in the world? Like, what in the SVU is going on here? Because straight up, it sounds like something straight out of SVU, bro. Like, Law and Order or something. Like, she been binge watching Law and Order, and straight up, like, made it up all in her head that she was one of these characters off Law and Order, bro. Everybody's non-favorite monster on this game. I wish, like, if I could do it all over again, I would just like, nah, I'm good. I don't care how fine you are. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Or if I could see myself in, like, from the future or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, if I could see myself in the past and be like, nah, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna let you work on the head, my guy. Well, that's your creature doing that, man. Cause he messed up everything. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, he didn't want to do He went to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
My cat threw the book at him. He started reading them bedtime stories. She read them Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales, and he went to sleep.
You know, I was. Oh. I forgot about this. I haven't seen it in a minute.
He broke a tooth. Take one of these, homeboy.
Oh my god, yeah. Don't be stiff like this.
Bruh. You just made me roll. I'm used to it right here. I bet you he got like the worst breath in the entire game, bro. That's why all the other monsters run from him, bro. Be like, oh my god, Rex, man, your breath is kicking. But you know that hurt. I got to tell. Oh, that's like a triple threat combo, bro. Listen, bro, get away from me, bro. You don't want these problems. I'ma carve this in peace.
Oh, I didn't even know he took that.
Put him to sleep, man. Haha. I feel like they nerfed his roar. Don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't. Right here, bro. Come this way. They want to throw rocks at you.
That's surprised he misses on that.
I wouldn't be surprised. He miss you.
Paralyzed. Go.
Finish him. You should put agitator in that bad boy. You be doing bigger numbers than that. Oh no! Oh, that was smooth, bro. But you spin. I knew he was gonna spin, bro. I couldn't even finish the word before he did it.
He's a blade.
Don't say that, bro. That man gonna ruin Beyblade for me. Beyblade, let it rip. Just spin the win. That's the thing, bro. They had evil Beyblades. Remember that?
Yeah, bro. Like, how that work?
I thought Beyblades was a kid toy, bro. And this over here destroying the world. It has a power to destroy the entire universe. Like, what? It's just a little spinny top, bro. Anybody can pick up a spinny top. Bro, I swear, bro. Oh, he about to flatline. He getting ready to die. Oh, missed. There was so many flashes of light and stuff. He ain't dead yet. Bro, come on with that.
What you get? You sound like a mouse.
It's a whole bunch of stuff that just happened. Hit that Xena Warrior Princess on him, bro. You gotta do it like this. You gotta jump up and go. See? That's how you get a mount out here, bro. You gotta hit Xena Warrior Princess when you go out there. Oh no. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, there you go. Oh no, he left the party still. Well, you saw it here, folks. Hit a Xena warrior princess and led to the death of the Tiger Rex. Or Tigrex. Or Tigrex. That was pretty easy. Easy and fun. Oh, you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sad, man. Right there when I did the Xena warrior princess mount, bro.
Dang, you will like y'all right now.
I mean,
Just while I running.
you just killed it too, didn't you?
Nah.
Oh no. You'll be able to take him out, dog.
I can freak your down. Dang. Hey, Jeremy. Crap. What about freaking Oh, no.
Boy, I tell you, over the time I went through a whole bunch of stuff out here. I even know a guy that just recently like passed away. He had to have something wrong with his head too. This dude kind of went on a terrible spree, did a whole bunch of stuff, and he ended up manipulating his best friend and all that other stuff. He manipulated him, got him like drugged up and stuff, and it was a whole thing. At one point in time, matter of fact, it was the dude that I used to live with. Remember that guy? Yeah, man, it was ridiculous, bruh. Like, I was living with his best friend, but the dude that ended up passing away, I ain't even too much like him like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I think he would know why I didn't like him like that, because he was around my house 1 o'clock in the morning, looking around in the house stuff like he was a crackhead or something. Then later on, it turned out and find out that this man is a crackhead. And, you know, it was kind of bad, bro. Like, he did that. He did that. And as much as him and his friend would like to deny it, I knew they were smoking that stuff because they ended up saying something about it. One of the guys, because it was like 3 of us that were roommates, and one of the guys I was living with, he said something about it, and I was like, oh no. Then turn around and there was weird smells coming out of his room, and I'm like, oh no, bro. And I was like, yo, I gotta get up out of here. And I want you to think about this for a second. I have been through a whole bunch of terrible things in my life, and I'm sure you did too. But we don't just walk up to each other and be like, yo, GT. And you be like, what's up, dog? It was like, you been through some horrible stuff. I've been through some horrible stuff. And you go like, yeah, man. Yeah, for real, though. Then you turn around and be like, bruh, let's do crack. Not one time have we ever had a discussion like that before, have we? Who in the right mind says crack is the answer to all your problems in life, bruh? Whoever you are, if you are watching the stream one day and you have like that problem, I want you to tell your problem to the world. I want to hear how bad your problems in life that are in your life, that you have had in your life, that makes you just say, you know what, I'm gonna do crack. I just want to know, cause I don't believe that there's a single soul on this planet that would agree with that. Not unless they're just junkies, bro. It's just horrible, bro. But yeah, man, it was actually doing that. That was the main reason I moved out of the house. It was terrible, bro. Like like at 1 minute the house was beautiful, it was clean, it was sanctified, it's a great looking house. And then next thing you know, it just looked like a trap house, bro. And I was like, wow, bro, like what? I'll never forget that. Never will. I will never should forget that. Because as soon as I found out what was going on, I was out of the house like that. I had to leave, bruh. Cause then I'm not even gonna start on this thing, man. This man was like $2,000 in debt on his bills, water and electric. And I didn't know when I moved in, but then I found out when I moved in. This man didn't say anything. So I'm like, nah, bro. Nah. Like, I guess he was just looking for people to just, like, pay his debts and stuff while he go mess himself up or whatever. Which is weird, bro, because you would think, like, he would actually care about his own self-well-being and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm here to say, bro. That guy right there, he had to have mental issues too, bro. Him and his best friend, bro. Both those dudes had to have some kind of like issue. But the guy that mainly had the problem, he dead now. He overdosed and gone. You should never let your life issues get you to the point where you're so chronically depressed that you say, hey man, a drug gives me a way out. Even though it alters your reality, sooner or later, it's going to alter your reality so much you're going to need it to keep in that reality. While you destroy yourself, you're going to be destroying your mind and your body all together. It's a terrible thing. Because if the man wasn't addicted to drugs, maybe he would have been like a productive like member of society. Like, I don't care if you do weed or something, right? I don't care about weed. I don't care about alcohol. Like, you gotta be the dumbest person in the world to kill yourself from alcohol. And you gotta be the stupidest person in the world to kill yourself from weed. So I don't see anybody killing themselves on either one of those. But everything else you can kill yourself on, man. You can overdose on these things. Oh yeah, and let me say this. You can't kill yourself on dabs either. But everything else, bro, like, I don't understand, bro. Why would you do this? You're gonna introduce that stuff into your system so many times that you get used to it, to the fact that you need something else to get an extra boostification of a high. That together, all in itself, is an illness in your head in general. People need to get that stuff checked out and worked on too. Because you gotta understand, like, whatever you got going on here, what about everybody that's around you, man? What kind of example you setting for kids? What kind of example or what kind of statement are you leaving to your friends and your family? Like, what about those who depended on you? And what about those who look up to you? Because, oddly enough, there are people that look up to everybody in the world, bruh. Even you and me. You know what I mean? And I consider myself to be scum on the bottom of the, like, societal shoe. Alright? But there are people that actually look up to me, man. They make me feel good about myself when I think about it from time to time. So it should do the same for you, man. The people that you like motivate or you give life to or you helped along the way and stuff. Like, I don't see why you would destroy yourself in order to like feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? It's a terrible thing, bro. It's like, this is what I mean. Like, people with mental illnesses, like, genuinely don't speak out about their mental illnesses because they're afraid of how they'll be accepted or how they'll be seen, or somebody will say, nah, you just lying, you faking it, and all this other stuff, or things like that, bro. Like, you gotta have some type of care in your heart, bro, to actually sit down and listen. And that's the thing about this world today, bro. People don't want to sit down and listen to other people. And therefore, they like force people to go out there in the world and deal with things on their own accord. Like, what if one day you send this person out there that was asking you for help and they really needed you, and then next thing you know, they just up and die or something. Or maybe they get involved in something they shouldn't have been involved in. All because they were using that all as a coping mechanism because nobody actually cared for them, or sat down and had a conversation with them, or gave them like any like insight. And that's an important thing. People just don't care anymore. People just like toss people out there to the wind. They treat them like this is Dark Souls, my dude. And if you ever play Dark Souls, they just be like, okay, basically this is your character. You made your character. What you got in the burial thing, that's what you get up with. And you're basically gonna go through life like this. Alright? Now it's up to you to figure out what you need to do. And we just told you like simple button presses and things like that. And you can't even get past the first boss sometimes, right? And now everybody that's skilled in life to get past the first hurdle, bruh. People need help. But people don't ever want to like help. People always willing to like, oh yeah, when I helped you, and then they bring it up in your face. Like, when you help somebody, you don't help people because you like want them to feel bad about themselves every time they see you or something. Remember, you're always in debt to me and stuff for helping you. No, that's not how that works. Helping people comes from the heart, man. Just like listening comes from the heart. When you truly listen to a person, right? When you truly listen to a person, you can feel it on the inside. You know they're listening to you. You listening to them. Because when a person's talking, sometimes it might be coming from their heart. Not from their mouth, but from their heart. And it's hard for people to open up out here, you know what I mean? Because of that. It's sad, bro, but it's the truth, bro. It's like one of the saddest things out here. People don't know when somebody's speaking from the heart. Instead of speaking from the heart, they feel like they're just speaking just to speak. Like, you're not talking just to talk. You're talking for somebody to listen to you, but hopefully listen to you not with their brain, but with their heart. That's what's wrong with the world today, and that's why we have so many people out here struggling with mental illness and things like that. It's really sad because they don't have anybody there to like care about them.
Yeah.
See what happens with children when they don't really get that much attention. And nowadays we got Instagram, we got like Facebook, we got like all sorts of platforms of social media that a kid will see somebody on social media doing something and they feel like they can do it too because they feel like it's cool, and then they get that all that them likes and all that stuff. But what it's doing is like it's building their self-esteem, but it's building it the wrong way. Like they're not trying to spend time with their family, they're trying to spend time with these people that they don't know on the internet. And that's really bad, bro. Like I can understand doing it for like if it's your job or it's a hobby of yours and stuff like that, but they take it and they give it to the people of the world a little bit too much, bro. Like some of these kids these days, they twerking on the internet, and they can be a pedophile watching them on the internet. There's somebody that's screwed up in the head too, that's watching this child twerk on the internet. Just like when people not realizing, like you post a kid on the internet or social media, they can target that kid because they see it. Like maybe that kid's butt ugly, bro. Maybe that kid got problems with them being butt ugly. You know how many kids think that they're ugly? They really do, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Little kids are the most honest people in the world. And if a little kid call you ugly, bro, you ugly. All right, you not just a messed up looking person. You ugly. If a kid call you stupid, bro, it's because they feel like you're stupid, bro. And that's one thing in the world, bro. Kids are not used to being bullied no more because they don't have their parents standing up for them or teaching them how to stand up for themselves. These kids getting cyberbullied now and they commit suicide and stuff. It's messed up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Kid call you ugly, bro. You gonna go home? You sit down. You gonna actually look in the mirror one time, bro. I did it. Kid said that about me one time, and I was like, man, let me go look at myself in the mirror real fast, bro. Yeah. I'm keeping it real, bro. Look, kid called me ugly, and I walked into the bathroom, looked at myself in the mirror, and I was just like, "Am I ugly, bro?" It was like, "Am I really ugly, bro?" Like I had to look at myself, cause the kid called me ugly. And the thing is, because kids are brutally honest, bro. But kids can also be funny, bro. And I hate to tell that kid this, bro, cause I really wanted to say this, bro. I want to go say that, man, I'm not the ugly one, man. You need to look at your daddy over there. You need to look at yourself. but this little Negro here, man, he made me think about it. He made me look at myself, bro. I was like, what? Am I truly ugly or am I not ugly? That is the question. But it all boils down to this one thing, bro. Kids just do things sometimes, just do things. And that brings back to my first thing, bro. Like, yo, you never know exactly who's watching or who you being a role model for or who needs help, bro. You don't know neither one of these things, none of that stuff. It just all unfolds slowly, bro. You know what I mean? Cause it's life. I'm sorry, man. I ain't mean to get deep and stuff.
I mean, I'm just letting you talk. I mean, don't worry. Cause it gives the people a perspective. Especially with kind of streamers, so they know what they need to know and what things they need to do.
Yeah, man. What they need to know is they need to know Charles Valda was looking at them while I was fighting him, man. And he was like, what are you struggling with, man? He wanted to know. But I was like, nah, man, Charles gonna tell everybody because you see how loud he is, so I had to take him out. I had to send him to the wall, bro. You gonna tell everybody. That's another thing, bro. You don't want everybody and anybody into your business in life, bro. You don't want that. Like you can't just walk up and tell everybody, yo, I'm about to do so well in life right now. I'm at a job where I'm making like $5,000 a day. You know what I mean? As soon as you say something like that, guess what? You're probably gonna get robbed or something. And that's the thing, man. Like when you have joy in your heart, bro, keep it to yourself, bro. You only tell people that you're really close to. And that's where family comes in. But not all your family. Just the main piece of your family. Tell them when you got something good. Because they are literally gonna be genuinely happy for you. Tell your friends that are actually your friends. And I know I'm saying the word actually. Because there's actual friends and there are people who are just not really your friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So an actual friend will be happy for you, but a non-actual friend will just be like, "Oh, that nigga didn't deserve it. That nigga didn't need that." That's all. They'll just do stuff like that. And people are more careful about who they included in their circles, bro. They probably wouldn't be going around as like a walking joke to people. You know what I mean? Some people keep you in their circle because you're a walking joke to them. And they find it funny. They see you struggle with all your mental hang-ups and your physical hang-ups, and they want to be better than you, and they always have you around to laugh at, so it makes them feel better about themselves. They belittle you in order to make it somewhere. That's the same as when you're dating somebody and things like that. You're dating somebody, they belittle you, make you feel bad like you're not worth anything. You need to leave that person. You need to leave them people. All those types of people, even if it's your family, leave them alone because those people are not going to serve any good for you, man. They just want to look at you and watch you struggle and never reach out and try to help you out. It's important to like make sure that you know that, because if you do really have a mental hang up out here, that's only gonna serve to make it worse. Don't listen, like I'm gonna say this too. Don't listen to everything you listen to on the radio too, man. Don't listen to every type of a rap song, every type of rock song. No matter what type of song that you listen to, some songs channel some type of like energy that just goes through your day. You ever listen to like a song and it has some depressing stuff in it, and be like, man, that's some hurtful thing. You ever done that before? Cause that right there, that right there can mess up people too. Cause some people will actually think that's them on that song, bro. Like I said about schizophrenia, people with schizophrenia will believe that type of stuff, and they'll incorporate that into their life. They'll be like, "Oh, this girl used to listen to this one song, bro. This Billie English." Of course, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is a white girl I used to mess with too. Alright? But she used to listen to Billie English, and she heard the song. Yeah. You laughing because you know what I'm talking about. So there's a couple of songs that Billie English wrote, bro, and it was a couple of videos that she had that really like made her even worse than what she was after she watched them. It was terrible, right? And she was heavily influenced by this woman's words and stuff. And I'm like, yo, like, what are you talking about right now? She was like, well, I feel like I'm the bad guy, this and that, and all this other stuff. And that's one of the songs, The Bad Guy, I think. And I'm over here like, it clearly is not about what you think it is. Like, this woman is over here painting a straight up metaphorical like picture and painting of everything that's terrible about herself. That's why she's calling herself the bad guy if you listen to the song. And then she was like, no, it's not about that. It's about doing bad things for reasons that you feel are good. I was like, no, that's stupid. I'm telling her this stuff, bro. Like for real, bro. Like even she listened to Taylor Swift a lot too, and that's another thing. Don't listen to Taylor Swift, y'all. If you know somebody that's listening, yeah, bro. If you know somebody that listens to Taylor Swift, get away from them. Those are the craziest people you would ever meet. Those are the real people with the real mental issues, bro. There's no way that girl is straight up sunshine and rainbows and then straight goes up to like thuggish mode and all this other stuff. There's no way she just straight up hit a straight up Harley Quinzel out of nowhere. Alright? There's no way out of it. Like, yo, if you know a girl or a guy, because I know a guy that listens to Taylor Swift too. If you know a girl or a guy that listens to Taylor Swift, get out of there, man. Get out of there. Alright? I'm warning you. Like, people that listen to Taylor Swift are the worst of the worst. And they might have a whole bunch of problems they need to, like, work on themselves about. Alright? Stay away. I'm actually, like, what I'm gonna do with this stream, man, because this stream is really an okay and informative thing, I feel. I'm going to like post this to YouTube. Probably gonna post the whole thing to YouTube. Well, maybe not the whole thing. Probably like this section right here, because I think me and you are just like what, sitting down talking and stuff. Yeah, we just sit here talking. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna just sit right here and like cut this one in half and put it to YouTube so you can see the other stuff I was saying about like how people don't have that many people to like channel themselves with or vent with or talk to their mental or about their mental hangups and all their flaws and things like that, man. Like this type of stuff is what's really eating at the core of these types of people in order for them to have an outbreak or them to like lose it or to actually like develop a mental illness. Because the more you hold on to things and the more you hold on to things in your heart and nobody was willing to listen to it, because in this generation and in this decade that we're facing, we got the most I don't care people in the world right now. And if people took time to listen to other people, you could prevent people from like losing it. Like check on your friends, talk to your family, do all that stuff. If you do that, you could probably save someone, or you could probably prevent some type of hang up for someone. It's the most logical thing that you could possibly do. If you can't help someone by actually extending your hand, then they might need some real counseling. Or if the counseling doesn't work and they end up like shooting up an entire school or doing something like that or some drastic stuff, man, it probably is like too late for them. All right, some people like do that type of stuff because it's way too late for them. And that's the thing, man. Like these people wouldn't have all these crazy things about them if people tried to help them a little further. Somebody told them that certain things was a good idea, and those types of people need to be cut out of their lives, because some people are actually about their life, man. Some people will sit up here and say, I'll beat everybody up in this room right now, right? But then you got some people that will stand up and actually beat everybody in that room, or try to beat everybody in that room. That one person that was just saying it, man, they ain't really about it. It's like, I hate to bring it up like this because it's a soft topic for most people, but it kind of deals with mental illness too. Suicide. Some people will try to commit suicide because certain things hurt them, or certain things like stab them in the back really badly, or it's painful stuff. Alright? But it's because they've been dealing with it and it's been on the inside for the longest time and nobody was around to talk to them about it or nobody wanted to listen to it that they end up committing suicide or trying to. Some people will say that they're going to commit suicide just for attention. I actually ran into this problem in high school where there was a person that said they were going to commit suicide and they never attempted to commit suicide because they were too afraid to die. Alright? A true person that's really taking a whole bunch of pain in, they ain't afraid to lie, well, not to lie, but to die. Alright? They ain't afraid to lie down in the ditch and to be dead, bro. They'll do it. If they actually about that action, they're gonna do it. But you should never take suicide lightly, man. If somebody is saying they're gonna commit suicide, man, first thing you need to do is try to talk them out of it. The second thing you need to do is you need to call somebody immediately, man, because you might be saving a life, alright? Oh, man. I hope you ain't crying, man. But I just wanted to take time out to talk about all the stuff that I've seen and I dealt with and what I seen from people and stuff. In my case, I had dealt with a terrible ex. The final girl that I dated in 2020. Alright? Now I am really gonna be doing research on each one of the women I date from now on. I'm gonna be asking important questions. I'm also gonna be checking out who they hang with, man, because that's important too. To make sure that I don't suffer like I suffered then. That was bad stuff, man. And her family should have did things for her instead of looking for answers or throwing her to somebody else so they wouldn't be her, well, she wouldn't be their problem anymore. They cast off that girl just to cast her off, cast out into the wilds and let her get involved with all sorts of things, and she's diagnosed with schizophrenia, you know. I knew people that tried to commit suicide or whatever. One person tried to commit and failed, and the other person, well, I ain't know him like that, but he just killed himself. He was really about that life. He probably didn't have too many people that would listen to him about his life. The other one had enough people, but they were going through so much stuff at the time that they felt like it was the right thing to do. It's a lot of stuff I done seen. There's a lot of stuff I know too. And one thing is, man, turning to stuff like drugs and all that, they'll only give you a temporary way out of everything. A reality that's distorted. Alright? Now, you one of those people that like to just do drugs, to do drugs or whatever, fine, just do that stuff. But don't do it to the point that you hurt everybody else around you. Take a good look at everything that you probably are hurting. Because you might be doing some mental harm to other people, and that's another thing. People can do mental harm to other people when they have mental issues. Some people actually get off on that type of stuff. You need to look out for that. But I just hope you guys understand. GT, man, I don't know if you can hear me, but I think I'm going to cut the stream now. But you guys can check me out on YouTube or here on Twitch when I stream. I would love to be interactive with other people and hopefully get some followers and stuff. And if you hit me up or send me a whisper on here, I'll probably you know what I'm saying, talk about whatever you want to talk about, or we can hunt together, play Final Fantasy 14 together. I don't care, man. I'm literally like level 80 on my item level. I finally got my item level to like 502, so I'm pretty proud of myself on that. But yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream or caught a message from it or whatever. Hope I impacted people in the right way. Hope I'm still working on myself to this day. But I promise you that I will sit up there and like always open up to people like my mother about my situation, right? Not being a mama's boy, just basically being somebody that knows that my mother actually cares about me and she will listen to the things that I got to say. A strong man needs a strong woman in his life, but he also needs his mother. Alright? Yeah, you thought I was gonna say strong man needs his mama. Nah, strong man needs a strong woman in his life, but he needs his mother as well. His mother shows him what a real woman can be like, but it's up to him to actually put all that stuff out there, you know what I mean? Always continue to work on yourselves and build and stuff. And believe in you that I believe in, alright? So, hold it down, everybody.